Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, the #1 YouTube channel for you to level up your communication skills, learn the art of public speaking, social skills, and personal branding to take your message to the world. Today's episode, we're talking about an important topic, especially in regards to dealing with people. There's going to be certain times that individuals love you, and there's going to be other times that individuals don't love you. And that's a nice way of saying it. Why don't these individuals like you? I mean, you didn't necessarily do anything to offend them. So what gives? What gives is that every human out there has different opinions regarding different topics. Just like no two thumbprints are the same, I would also argue that no two cell phones are the same. When you look at person A's cell phone versus person B's cell phone, on the external side, the hardware, the brand name, all that kind of stuff seems similar, but the content within, it's different. There's different pictures in the galleries. There's different apps that are most used. The phone numbers are different, etc. So if phones are different, we can assume that the owners of the phones, aka humans, are different as well. We also have different galleries. We also have different thoughts, different experiences. And the differences that bundle us up are called perception maps. A perception map sounds complicated, but it's not that complicated. It's pretty much saying that a person's past, all the experiences, all the data, all the relationships, etc., everything in the past is influencing things in the present moment. So say that someone is stumbling onto your new song for the first time. All your friends love this song. You love this song. But this person, they don't like it. They don't see what the hype is about. They'll go as far as to say that you're trash. Your song sucks. And just to give you a real life example of this, when I was a little kid, there was this band that was getting extremely popular, Green Day. In the mid-2000s, Green Day was blowing up. And everyone from my school, from my bus ride, and even my brother, they loved Green Day. Now for my brother, you would assume that his perception map and my perception map are similar. We have the same parents, we've had a lot of similar experiences, we grew up in the same location, yet our opinions regarding Green Day are completely different. But let's take it a level further. It's not only regarding Green Day. He's a big fan of rock and doesn't like rap that much. I'm a big fan of rap and I don't like rock that much. So despite us having similar experiences, similar parents, well, same parents, growing up in the similar locations as well throughout our entire lives, we have different opinions. What this goes on to show is that even if there's two individuals who have very, very similar experiences from the outside, when you zone in, you start realizing there's still differences. And even a micro difference, something extremely small, can change the opinion completely. Which is why once you start understanding the frameworks, the little sciences regarding opinions forming, it starts helping you not personalize as much. Because we personalize, when something is going well for us, we feel good. We like it when that tweet goes viral. We like it when a video is doing well. We like these sort of stuff. That's why compliments are so big in the social skills world. Yet, when someone says something bad about us, your pants are too tight, your hairstyle isn't good, your voice is whack, that's when it can hurt our feelings. But can you let it hurt your feelings without personalizing it? Yes, that's what being thick-skinned is all about. As you're leveling up, one of the most important things to understand is that there's going to always be individuals with different perception maps that you're coming in contact with. Individuals may love you, individuals may hate you, but at least you're not in the middle where they don't know you, where you're considered boring or irrelevant. You're starting to level up to a point where they're forced to have an opinion of you, good or bad. So first, acknowledge this as a win. As long as you're getting that attention in an ethical way. All attention is not good attention, by the way. If you're doing something like stupid, if you're trying to go viral by doing, I don't know, like random prank challenges, then it's better to just be unknown in that category. But if you're doing something that you genuinely believe, then make your bed and lie in it. Enjoy the fact that others are taking notice because that means your brand is growing. From there, the next thing that you want to understand is that opinions may seem similar, yet there's differences within it. There's two different categories of people regarding the negative opinions. One group are the haters, and the other group are the critics. Haters think they're critics, critics know they're critics and not haters. Huh? Let's slow it down. So haters, what's up with them? Why do they dislike you so much? Well, it's not just you. They just have a negative personality as it is. And traditionally, when you zone into their life, you'll see that they don't have much going on for them. They're often quick to point out flaws in others. This group think they're critics, but they're not critics because they just point out flaws. Your video sucks. That's all they'll say. Critics legit want the best for you. They'll say stuff like, your video sucks and here's why. A, B, and Z. They'll give you all the reasons why your video sucks and they want you to improve. So from the beginning stages, you have to understand that humans have different opinions. We understand that. Some people will love us, some people will dislike us. From the people that dislike us, there's two groups of people. There's the haters and then there's the critics. Haters don't want the best for you. Critics want the best for you. Now let's zone in on the critics. So they do want the best for you and they're giving you the feedback. Now, does that mean that you always have to take the feedback back? Do you have to internalize it and make the change? That's only something that you can decide. Not all critics are always giving you feedback that is good for you and your perception map. Because understand, humans are giving you their opinions based off of their perception map. So if you were to ask me to give feedback to Green Day, I would tell Green Day, the rock band, hey, did you guys ever think about turning into rap music? Because rap music is so much better than rock. Now look at me. I'm a critic in this case. I'm giving them feedback and I'm telling them how to improve. It's negative feedback, yes, but I'm telling them how to improve. I'm giving them suggestions. But do you think Green Day will show good judgment if they listen to me in this case and they changed from being a rock band to a rap band? No. So even though I'm a critic does not necessarily mean that my opinions automatically are going to be registered by Green Day. And it's the same thing with you in your life. There's going to be different people giving you criticism. There's going to be some people telling you, you got to do it this way. There are going to be other people that are saying, you got to do it this way, this way, this way. A lot of different groups. Ultimately, the only person that can decide whether or not the feedback is legitimate is you. And you're not going to be able to do that if you're personalizing it and being very emotional, just keeping your arms crossed and just getting mad. That's going to cloud your judgment. What you want to do is you want to first be able to evaluate, is this person a hater or a critic? Do not even get started taking the opinion seriously until you understand this part. Because these two are similar, yet they're different. There's going to be haters that will give you great feedback, whether they're aware of it or not, because their truths are buried beneath their hate. But still, you got to weigh their intentions. Just like a penny and a dollar, they're both money, but we understand that there's certain values to it. So from the very beginning stages, when you get a criticism, weigh, is this person a hater or a critic? With the hater, if the feedback seems legitimate, then extract the positives and dump out the rest. Now for the critic, listen to them, see what they're saying, analyze their feedback, and then, once again, you're going to do similar steps. Take what works for you in terms of your life and discard the rest. It's better to make these sort of judgments for yourself. Eventually, you may realize that you ignored stuff that you should have taken seriously, but when you realize this for yourself, it just becomes stickier. So don't have that attitude where you're like, man, I realized this so late. Just imagine if I listened to the hater before or the critic before. Don't have that attitude. Just be grateful that you acknowledged it at all. For the next time, what you're going to do is you're going to be less emotional and more responsive. In the communication skills world, one of the main things to realize is that there's always going to be different opinions regarding you. Always. Whether it's public speaking, social skills, content creation of any kind, there's going to be opinions. Some are going to be positive, some are going to be negative. Acknowledge the negative, all right? But don't undermine the positive either. There's going to be so many wins along the way. And for you to enjoy the process, do not be a sore winner. Certain people can't take wins. Do not be one of those people. Learn how to take wins, learn how to learn from your losses, and from there, you're going to keep on leveling up, and your communication skills journey is going to be a blast. Thank you for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you on the next episode.